Now when the character dies, you want to be able to pick up their weapons. Now obviously this character has a bat, which you already have. You'll still be able to pick it up, it's just obviously, you know, it won't make a difference to you. But obviously it will if somebody's got a knife or an axe. Okay, so to do that, first of all let's find where the bat is in the hierarchy. There it is. And we need to place a duplicate that's attached to the hand, the right hand, and the duplicate is actually going to be the pickup version of the bat. So let's click on assets. We should have a prefabs, pickup prefabs. Okay, and it's the baseball bat prefab that we want. Okay, so let's just drag this into the scene. I'm going to get it roughly about the same position as this one. And what we want to do here is, well, we can just simply copy this. It's right at the top of the hierarchy list. Come down to the right hand of enemy 4, and then we can Control and V to paste. Okay, and it just pastes it into his hand. I'm wondering why that's almost offset, if you like. There we go. I must have put it onto his right forearm. Now it's on his hand, which is fine. Okay, so let's get rid of this one, baseball bat that's already in the world. So we've got this one. Copy the component, and then let me try pasting these values. Yep, so you can do that, that's easier. But I can see that that is really bizarre. It's coming out totally different, isn't it? So I might have to do this by hand. Let's see, yeah, roughly about the same, yeah. So if I switch that one off, switch that one on, yeah. So I would say that that's about the same. Okay, let me just give myself a little bit of depth there. Okay, yeah, and obviously this baseball bat has the animation holder, the bat cube, so that you can actually pick it up, etc. And obviously this LOD0 should be highlighted there. It's tagged as a pickup, it's on the pickup items layer, which is great. I might even change the name of this to PC Baseball Bat 12 pickup. Great, and by default obviously this one wants to be invisible. Alright, you don't want to be able to see this. You need to go to the right hand, right click, choose create empty, and let's find out where that empty is being placed. I think it should be in the correct position, and then we could take this entire bat and place that in there, so that now when we switch that one off, just take a look, make sure it hasn't moved, which I don't think it has. I mean, oh, it's got an unusual shape at the moment, but that might have been because I changed some of this, didn't I? So I might need to scale it on the X. There we go. Okay, that's fine. So whenever we click the game object, then off, there we go. Okay, so now we can use that in our animation. So by default, this game object will be switched off. Let's go to enemy 4 then, window, animation, animation. We want enemy death. Let's press record to begin with, roughly about up here, and then we can click on the game object and simply switch it on at that point. Let's see where that has appeared. Right at the bottom, I think weapon, no, that's weapon cube, isn't it? Not sure exactly where it's created that. Oh, there it is. Okay, for some reason it's because it's attached to his right hand, of course, so that's where it appears in your list. And then just leave it switched on. Okay, so you can then pick it up. Beforehand, obviously it is completely invisible. Now we also need to do the same thing, so we need to disable this baseball bat as well. Okay, at the exact same point. So let's click on this baseball bat and let's disable that one so it disappears. So beforehand it switched on and then it completely disappears and changes over to the other baseball bat. Yeah, alright, so that should work. Now let's press record to finish that, and now we should be able to pick up his baseball bat. Once we pick it up, that will then disappear out of his hand as though we've stolen his weapon. Alright, and I might do a walkthrough in the next video just to test all of this and see if it works.